Hi guys, I'm 𝐶𝐞 𝐑𝐞𝐚, the owner and creative content creator here at K Lily's Book Club. I am so excited that you're here and thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Writing Your Vision so that you can accomplish your goals. And today's topic we are going to focus on goals and expectations. So I begin. What is a goal? So by definition, a goal is an idea of the future. It is also an aim or a purpose, and you know we have been talking a lot about purpose here. And 3, it is a desired result that a person 1 envisions, 2 plans, and 3 commits to achieve. You should also know that people would endeavor to reach goals within a finite period of time. So that means you're going to set a deadline as to when you want to achieve your goals. So with all of this information, let's chat about goal setting. So what is goal setting? Goal setting involves the development of an action plan that is designed to motivate and guide a person towards achieving that goal. Okay, so goal setting should be SMART, and SMART being SMART. It is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant or realistic, as well as time bound. So when we speak of specifics, in terms of your goal being specific, you want to get into the nitty-gritty of what you actually want to achieve. And measurable, meaning at the end of the day, how would I know that I accomplished my goal? What measuring stick am I going to use that to say, hey, that I have achieved what I had set forth to do? A, meaning attainable. Yes, it's not something that is just, well, I could do it now, yeah. But sometimes your attainability would require that you stretch yourself in order to attain that goal. So it is possible and it is attainable. But sometimes we need to stretch our faith or stretch our action so that we can achieve that specific goal. And R, meaning relevant or realistic. Relevant meaning, is it worth working hard towards it? Does it align with your general purpose of life? And realistic means it's something that can happen. It's not just far-fetched like, oh my gosh, I'm going to paint this guy purple. Like, but if that's your goal and you think it's realistic and you want to put some fog up in there, so be it. But I mean, it needs to be relevant to your general purpose in life of what you see yourself achieving and accomplishing. And T, it needs to be time bound. You need to set a deadline of when you want to reach so that you can work towards it. Because if you don't have a timeline, you would just ignore it and let it fester and go on and go on and go on. And eventually it will just only be a dream because it never became a reality, because a time wasn't set for you to achieve that specific goal. So goal setting is also meant to be reflective, and when you are doing your introspection, time should be taken to, first of all, for you to dream big or dream small and everything in between. Dream of what you want to accomplish, what you want to see, what you want to do. And 2, in terms of goal setting, you should set goals, set targets. And 3, you should take action. Because, as the saying goes, or the scripture goes, faith without works is dead. So you need to put work. You need to feverishly work towards your goals. It's a step by step. It don't happen overnight. It's a progress, just like a step 1, 1, 1, 1. You're going to go up and you eventually would achieve your goals if you stick with it. So goal setting should involve both short-term and long-term plans. And goals should be written down, or as you know, it would just be a dream. Alright? So, with that being said, what is an expectation? An expectation is a strong belief that your goals will happen. It's a strong belief that something, and that something is your goal, is going to happen. It may not happen how you plan it, but you are going to trust and believe that it will come to pass. It is an act or a state of anticipating your goals to come through, or as we like to say, is a manifestation of your vision becoming reality. So we should therefore be expecting that our goal setting plans to be successful. It will be successful, and you're going to take the time to do that 3-step process, which is to dream big, to set your goals, and to take action. Alright? And in today's episode, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to share it with you. Yes, I am. So, did you know that surrounding yourself with images of your vision, yes, surrounding yourself with images of your vision would cause your dream to become more real towards you and more alive to you? And this is important. Having visual stimulation is important towards you accomplishing your dream. So I'm going to talk about having a vision board. So traditionally, we know vision boards are you just put in some cute poster pictures on a cork board, and you're going to say, hey, I want to achieve A, B, C, D. But I want to do it differently. I want us to be a little bit more specific, more targeted, so that we can accomplish our dreams by not only writing it down, but also putting suitable stimuli or visual representations of the goals that we want to achieve. Okay? So, yes, we want to be able to surround ourselves with what can be and not just with what is. So we want to be able to stretch ourselves, stretch our faith, and be able to become more than we currently are. You know your circumstances, you know where you want to be, and in order for us to fill that gap, writing a vision board or just writing your vision so that you can accomplish your dreams, your goal, your ideal place of being would be accomplished sooner rather than later by writing your vision and having a vision board. And yes, we want to do this because we want to be successful. And first thing first, in order for us to do this vision board, we need to know what our true desires are. We need to identify those desires. We need to seek clarity of your dreams and desires. Because believe it or not, that is the most important step. Because clarity is important. Just like a diamond, the clarity of a diamond determines its worth. And your goals are worth a lot. It is worth a lot. And God put you here for a reason, and you want to be able to fulfill those goals. So just as a diamond's worth is determined by clarity, so too we must be clear about our goals. Take an honest introspection in terms of your circumstances and plan where you want to be and who you want to be. Have that well-defined purpose written down. And guess what? When your vision is clear, the results will appear. Yes! So make that list today. If not today, this week or this weekend. Make that list of 100 things that you want to accomplish, big or small. And it could be things like travel the world. Yes, I know it's COVID season, but you could travel virtually, and there are many options of long-term planning. Or it might just be businesses that you want to own, the number of houses that you want to own, and the locations of each one of the houses that you want to own. It could be the impact that you want to make personally on this earth before leaving. It could be charities you want to be able to donate to, or charities you might even want to run yourself. It might also be the type of car that you want to own. Start writing them down. Start thinking of what you really want and seek clarity. While you're at it, you should also have a vision of how you want your personal life to be. Examples for goal setting for that would be things like getting married, or having children, or having healthy relationships, whether it be with your parents if you're still home, your siblings, your spouse, your in-laws, your children, your friends, as well as those trustworthy business partners that you want to have or you currently have. So think on these things. Think of where you want your life to be personally. And you know what? You also need to be thinking about your finances. Yes, I'm saying it. So some of your vision, goal planning or goal setting for finances could be to be debt free. So we have loans, whether it's your car loan, your mortgage, or you might have student debt loans, or whatever loan that you have, hire purchase, etc. You want to get rid of those things. Yes, you want to remove the debt so that you can live debt free. 2, a goal might also for you to have multiple streams of income, and this is something that you should really think about. You should think about things that you're passionate about, things that you're good at, things that you have these skills for, that can make a difference and add some extra coins in your pockets. So think of ways that you can generate income based on your likes, your hobbies, as well as your natural inclinations. This could be in terms of side businesses. This could be having more than one job. It also could be in terms of diversifying your investment portfolios and your savings accounts. And it could be other things. So that's something that you have to think for yourself personally, and no better time than the present to start thinking about your future and planning ahead for 2021. Alright? And also, you should also be thinking about ways that you can decrease your expenses. Let's be real. Alright, so for me personally, back in 2020, January 2020, I discovered an app, and it was a vision board app, and it has proved very, very beneficial to me. Why? Because it's on my phone. I always have my phone, so it's easily accessible, and it also had a privacy lock, so nobody could just go in your phone and map your business, right? And it was important for me because it gave me time to put all my thoughts in one place that I could easily visit and revisit. And revisiting your goals is important because you're able to assess if I am closer to my dreams, as well as you're able to record things that you were able to accomplish over time. So that ability to have it at the tip of my fingertips and always to have my goals the foremost in terms of my vision of where I want to achieve and where I want to be, that was fantastic. So if you're interested in downloading the app, if you're a person that always on your phone, I highly recommend downloading an app and having your vision written up, as well as you have any pictures associated with it. Alright? And I think I want to share personally what my vision board would have looked like. Yes, I told you it was on my phone, but for illustration for this video, I decided to do one. So as you can see here, let me adjust the camera a little bit. Alright, so since our minds respond strongly to visual stimulation, I decided let me have a visual representation here with me, because it's important that you are able to see your dream before you so that you can accomplish your goals. So mine is written. I don't have any pictures because as the title of this is writing your vision so that you can accomplish your goals. And this was my 2020 list. And as we look at it, one of it was to do a short course, was to travel the world. I haven't been able to do that because of COVID, but I did visit a few virtual tours of different countries, and it was really nice to have healthy family relationship. This is still a work in progress. You have some goals that would always be work in progress, but you're just getting closer and closer to it. I wanted to buy a house. I was able to be successful in that. I was able to sew. I have been sewing a lot. I was able to start my business. I was able to speak Spanish conversationally. I downloaded the app, Duolingo, and that was a good bit of my COVID-19 quarantine experience back in March, April, May. I did a lot of that. One of the goals, it was actually my first goal there, was to have spiritual growth and development. And that is something that I cherish, and that is something that is still a work in progress for me, honestly. And it will forever be a work in progress because there is never a destination, but it's something that I always want to continue seeking to know God more and doing all that I can for Christ while I'm here. And I also had a bucket list of things to do. So these are some of the things that were on my vision board. These are 10 of them I have here listed, as well as I would have had some cute pictures of what I wanted to achieve. So that was an illustration that I shared with you all, so that it can be a motivation for you to write your vision so that you can accomplish your goals. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Writing Your Vision so that you can accomplish your goals, where we focus on goals and expectation. And guess what? You can have multiple vision boards. Whether you have one for your personal and family goals, or you could have a second one, a separate one for your business goals and your career goals, and a third one could also be for your ministry goals, because those are different aspects. Yes, they overlap, but sometimes you just want to be a little bit more specific in each of those areas. And if you also just want to keep it simple and just have one, that is also an option. But most importantly, I just want to encourage you to start writing so that you can accomplish your goals. So take care and thanks for tuning in. It's me, 𝐾𝐞 𝐶, and it's a pleasure having you on this journey. Bye.